NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Cleveland Browns. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. We've set it down from the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They send a man in motion. First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That's complete to Tillman, outright. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
6 yards to go here. It's third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Trying for the deep ball. Wide open down the field, and he has it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You could just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Throwing right away here, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Short pass brought in. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29. Working quickly here. 3rd down run by Gibbs. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
We've set it down from 37. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Goff. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down. Now a pitch to Gibbs. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. And that is the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. They connect on the trick play. And he gets him the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. From the gun, Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's complete to Sloan. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Offense up to the line fast. Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
2nd and 3 now. Throwing again, it's Goff. That's Laporta again. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Gibbs. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. They go to him again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Working quickly here. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions start off well to tie things 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Ready.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Ready. Crack all 80. Warrior 70.
Working out of the gun. Sanders escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Get up. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Throw here, 3rd down. He finds Njoku complete. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. Big strike downfield to Judy. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
All I'm hearing in my head is touchdown and check down, because it was said about a gazillion times in the NFL to me when you get in the red zone. It's not sack. Touchdown to check down. You can't take a sack on first down in the red zone.
Schmidt connects. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities, those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted! Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Browns watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here is Schmidt to send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. A start on the ground with Gibbs. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. They've got first down here from the 36. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster. He was hoping to get it to Isaac Slaw there. And now it's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Play not developing as they had hoped, so that's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Defense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. He's back to throw. Complete left side. It's just long. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Carter on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Judkins on first down. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. That's caught, here's Quinshawn Judkins. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
19 Tiger.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. Keeps on moving into the red zone. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, it's certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
The career is more at stake when you bound. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal.
Come on. Set. 60. Ready.
From the gun, Judkins. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Ready. Trap goal 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Flush down out to his left. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Track. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively, and they've made it 4th and goal. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
70 Timberwolves.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw it. Underneath, it's Gibbs. They will have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They pitch it to him. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
Danger, kid. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New set of downs from 37. Here he is to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brian, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And it's 3rd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Looking to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That one complete to St. Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the Lions calling a timeout, their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Gibbs now from the gun. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They pitch it out to him here. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster. Important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Clock is at 3 seconds, and we've got a timeout because 3 points is all that's needed to force that overtime frame. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. And they're going to spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. And this one is incomplete. A surprising time to break out the fake spike, but the clock does stop for them at least. So the Browns come away with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.